Joshua David Evans, you are no longer just the weirdo in this story. You are the villain. You are the mustache-twirly villain because you hold your power over people. And even when you don't have power over them anymore, you try to get in that one last blow. You like to pretend. You know, putting aside everything that you have put Adam through recently, which is a lot to put aside, what you did with Gavin is so insane. I don't know how you became a manager at all over anything. You were holding his finances hostage. You know, it's things like this. Because I fall for scams. I just do. It's things. I want to have a little booktube channel. I want to talk about books. I just want to talk about books. But I also know for a fact that I would fall for this having a manager bullshit because I just do. I just fall for things. Okay. I would be like, oh, this is a bad idea. And then I'd be like, maybe I'm overthinking it. Because I question my intuition all of the time. And that's what Gavin fucking said. Not in those words. But he said, this is the kind of thing that I didn't think was a good idea and I'd been putting it off, but I wanted to see if I could improve my channel. Boy, did you take him for a ride. You stupid fucking hoe. I don't know if you've ever lived a normal life where you rely on your monthly or bi-monthly paycheck to get you through rent, groceries, anything that could possibly come up that you might need just to live your life as it needs to be lived. Oh my God. You were holding his money hostage. Holding somebody's financial situation hostage is like holding their life hostage. Maybe not their physical health, but to some extent, yeah, because it's the difference between whether or not you can go to the ER if you have a medical emergency. And I know it might be different in the UK, and I'm not sure how it is, but you live in the US, so you know that's the case. Not to mention, it affects their mental health so much. It's a fucking slippery slope, buddy. And you were... The decisions that people make when they don't know whether their financial situation is going to be consistent, because he kept saying he needed that reliability to be able to have control over his life, and it gave him a lot of anxiety, and you just didn't respond to those emails. You fucking hoe. Are you trying to be the person that keeps other people from succeeding in life? Does that bring you happiness? Is that, because I know that you do like having power over people, and you're really trying to, oh my God. The comment that you left for Adam, where you said you were disappointed in him, I wouldn't even leave that in his DMs. If I were in your situation, I would say, I'm disappointed, maybe, but I wouldn't say I'm disappointed in him. And to leave that comment publicly, like, you were trying to publicly shame him. That's a power move, buddy. Sorry, I don't know if it fucking occurred to you. Like, if you do this kind of thing, like, as a matter of fact, casually, this is just what you do. What do you do to people in your, like, personal life? Like, the people you see in person every day, what do you do to them? If it's just, like, what you do, this is just, like, how you deal with things. Giving people sunflowers all over online, and then you said you were just trolling. You weren't. That's just the way that you have of distancing yourself from the situation, so that when people critique you and your actions, you get to pretend like that's not actually you that they're critiquing, because it's this little character you're putting on just to make people mad. You're just trolling. You're just baiting. You're not. It's you. That's who you are. I think it's really embarrassing because it was extremely clear to me that this wasn't the case. You said at that meeting, you had a discussion about how you thought Gavin's channel wasn't going to be helpful for the team anymore, and it was maybe time to let him go. That's not how the conversation went, is it? No, you were being called out by them. They called the meeting because Gavin told them in the form that he filled out what you were doing. They called you in to talk about your bullshit. I'm just fucking ranting because I can't handle when people are emotionally abusive. It's like they don't realize that's somebody's life. They think that it's like just a little bit of power. It's not really gonna affect them. Yeah, it does. It fucking does. I just want to know. Did it occur to you that what you were doing was a little bit wrong? Did it even, like, do you have an intuition? Did it make you think, maybe I'm avoiding something that I should be dealing with? Or were you just like, oh, this isn't priorities right now? What was the number one priority in Gavin's life? The little afterthought that you had occasionally while you were posting on stories and baiting people on the internet, that fucking tiny, dismissible thought in the back of your brain was actually Gavin's sort of current long-term priority. Since he sent you that first fucking email about how he was concerned about his finance, since, like, the beginning when he told you that was one of the things that he was most concerned about, was not having that reliability and that thing that he could depend on in his finances, that's the thing that runs your life, man. I don't know if you know that. But my favorite thing about all of this is that you're not going to VidCon, are you? Because Studio 71 isn't happy with you anymore. After that meeting, no. They're like, oh my god, Gavin wrote, this is true? You're spending more time posting on your stories than taking care of your clients and their money? So, see you at VidCon, Sunflower. That's not really happening, is it? Oh no, I'm so sad for you. Oh my god, it's the consequence of your own actions. No. Peter Mond is being like so kind, and he says things like, I wish you well, and he also gives you really good advice, and you're like being really like kind of attacking in a petty way about him. I think that's stupid. I think you're stupid. Peter Mond is being kind, and I'm not kind, and a lot of us aren't kind, and Peter Mond says, well, I wish you well, you know. I don't wish you well, Joshua David Evans. Joshua Vidavine. I don't wish you well, but I don't wish you ill either. I just wish you the consequence of your own actions. And unfortunately, I don't think that's going to go well for you. It would be really great if you would stop being stupid. I think for all of us, including most of all for yourself. Stop being stupid, my man. Just like drop it. Leave it. Drop it. Good boy.